Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today in this video we're taking a look at this Bosch hand toolkit. This is a 12-in-1 toolkit and it comes in this carrying case. Around this there was a cardboard packaging and directly inside that cardboard packaging this is what I found. So as you can see, this comes in this carrying case, easy to carry. The box seems decent, but because there was no extra packaging on top of this, it got a little scratch. But this is not to worry about because the box is not the important bit when it comes to toolkits. At the back you can see that this is a 12-in-1 toolkit. You can see all the parts are listed here, how many tools you get inside. But the major tools are your hammer, a screwdriver, a small wrench, this is a crescent wrench, a combination plier and a small measuring tape. So this is pretty much about it, and if you look at the price of the unit you can see that it says 2500 rupees. I was able to get this from Amazon.in during a lightning sale for about 990 rupees. So what happened was recently we've just had some work done in our house, and during the construction I lost at least a couple of my tools. So I decided to buy online and I came across this, and during the lightning sale it usually sells for about 1200 to 1300 rupees, but I was getting it for 950, so I went with this one. So this is how you open this. There are two clips. As you can see, the arrow says up, that's one, that's two, and then it opens like that. So there is a small protective foam that they give you. As you can see, you can remove this foam and then it becomes transparent. Let's keep it there. So this is pretty much what you get in this toolkit. You get a small screwdriver, a very small plier, a very small hammer and a very small crescent wrench. You get a number of screwdriver bits, mainly 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 bits, and a 3-meter long measuring tape. So that's pretty much what you get inside the box. Now let's take a look at the individual tools and let's measure their size individually. So this is how the toolbox look, pretty much close. So let's start with the measuring tape. And so this is the measuring tape that you get inside the box. The build quality is decent. Let me take the scale out. As you can see, the scale is very smooth, easy to work with. If you look at closely there, as you can see, there are only markings in centimeters and meters. There are also no markings in inches, so that is a drawback. Although I mostly measure in millimeters, so this will work for me. However, if you need something that can also measure in inches, this is not the scale for you. The total length of the scale is about 3 meters long, and as you can see, there is your hold button. So if you extend this and then you can press this button and then this will not go back. You can press this back and then it will start recoiling back. There is another button to fold this temporarily. As you can see, if I want to hold it there, I can press the button, and as long as I'm pressing the button it will hold. If I let the button go, it will go back. There's another button at the back. This is for breaking the scale. So that's pretty much to the measuring tape, and let's just use this measuring tape to measure everything up. So as you can see, this is the screwdriver. The build quality of the screwdriver is decent. This is how it sounds when I'm hitting this on my hand. Let me hit this on the floor. This is how it sounds. The build is very nice. I'm very happy with the build. I'm not sure whether this is magnetic or not, but usually when you have this kind of protrusion on screwdrivers, they are usually magnetic. So let's just figure that out, whether they are magnetic or not. So let me just take one bit out, and by the way, these are the bits you get in this. You got Phillips 1, which is a small pointy nose one. Then you get your Phillips 2. 2 bits of Phillips 2, because Phillips 2 is the mostly widely used screwdriver bit. Then you got your flathead in 2 sizes, and this is your Torx bit. I'm not sure why have they given in Torx a 15 size. Usually T25 is the most widely used, and there is your hex bit, which is also widely used. And from the top, as you can see, this particular one, PH1 Phillips 1, is a little thinner, but PH2 is a little thicker. So you can use the PH1 for opening small screws. So let me just grab one out and put this in. As you can see, this is magnetic. So let me just try to open something. So because I'm using a small thin bit, I am able to open these type of screws. Even they are, as you can see, this is a very small screw on a calculator. So as you can see, let me just open this. So this is out. and as you can see, these are indeed magnetic, so that's very nice. So I don't have to hold the screw in my hand. I can pretty much take the screwdriver to the place where I want to screw this in, and the screwdriver feels a little weird in my hand. Maybe the design, this particular design I haven't used before, that's why, and it is tight. So as you can see, I was able to work with this. One thing you need to consider here is that because the screw was very shallow, I was able to reach with this particular screwdriver. However, if this screw was really deep, as you can see, the maximum I would have been able to go is this much. Otherwise it wouldn't go much deep into any other device if the screw depth was a little more. So as you can see, the screwdriver is working really nice. I'm happy with the screwdriver size. The bits supplied are also decent, although I would have preferred some smaller bits as well. But anyways, usually Bosch bits are decent quality, so I'm hoping these will last me really long. They will not slip on me. So that's the screwdriver. Very nice. Usually you will get you will be able to open a lots of things with just these particular bits. So here is by the way, I forgot to mention the length of this. So this is my personal measuring tape. This is also in inches. As you can see, the marking on in inches, 1 foot. So I'm going to use this. So let's, as you can see, this is about 20 centimeters in length. The screwdriver, let's put that back. Now we've got our plier. So this is the plier, and let me show you how it feels in the hand. Very smooth, not very tight. There is some kind of a finishing on top. Usually this finishing wear off no matter how high quality tools you use. This is your cutting blade. This is for holding stuff, and then there is your another for holding stuff. You can also use, one other thing I want to mention here is that usually some of the pliers have cutting bits here with which you can cut nails. However, that part is missing. This is a very small plier, but you will be able to do pretty much a lot of things with this size as well. And as you can see, this is just about 6 inches long, a little more than 6 inches long. So this is also very nice. The complete opening of this particular plier is as you can see, about an inch wide, or at least 3 centimeters. So really nice, easy to operate. There is a rubber grip on top of this. One thing I'm not sure whether it will hold or not, but usually because we are using a lot of sanitizer nowadays, what happens is sanitizer is sometimes some of the grips gets a little sticky. I'm not sure whether this will happen with this one or not, but usually sanitizer can cause that. So that is something I need to see in future. So that was the combination plier in this. Decent size, decent quality. I'm happy with it. Let's take the hammer out for now. And the hammer is also a nice addition because sometimes we need something to hammer. Although this is a single body hammer, because this is made of metal, some of the vibration, a lot of vibration will reach your hand, and that's why people use wooden hammer for a lot of work. And here is your contraption for taking out nails. So I also will be able to take the nails out. And this is the handle, and as you can see, Bosch written here, again with the same quality of grip. Feels decent, flat on this side, and nothing to complain here. Decent hammer, decent size. And if you measure the length of this hammer as well, you can see the hammer is about 9.5 inches long. And one thing I just noticed that because I'm used to this type of measuring tape, which gives you measurement in inches, millimeters, and in fits, I'm using more than this particular one. So I'm not sure how much I will use this one or not. They would have given this also given measurements in inches and feet. That would have been really nice for Indian consumers as well. Now let's come to the crescent wrench. As you can see, very easy to move, very easy to operate. So with all these tools, you will be able to do most jobs inside your house, including changing tap spindle. Sometimes what happens is that our taps go leaking, so we need to change the spindle. And with these two, this one and a screwdriver and a plier, you will be able to open most taps with just this tool. So if I measure the opening of this particular one as well, so as you can see, this is just about 2 centimeters wide, or 20 millimeters. So there is that. Although feels really nice in the hand, again with the same grip, Bosch. And all of these tools comes with a small hole, so you can put your lanyard and you can hang these tools if you wanted to. So that was the crescent wrench. We just taken a look at the bits. We looked at the measuring tape in the beginning. And once you are done with all your work, all you have to do is put all your tools back in the box. Close this up, close this up, close this one up. You can put this in this direction, and you can also put this in the vertical direction like a small briefcase. So pretty nice kit. If you're able to get this for about under 1000, I think you should definitely, or not definitely, but if you feel like that this is something you want from a good company, you can take a look at this. However, if you buy tools individually, you will be able to get them sometimes a little cheaper, or there are cheaper options available in the market. Because I was able to get this for about 950 rupees, that's the only reason I bought this particular one. Otherwise, I would have bought tools individually when and if I needed those tools. So there we go. This was my video on this small 12-in-1 Bosch toolkit. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.